Hey guys, Connor Pauls here. So this is kind of like the first official section of the Rolex video, possibly. I don't know yet. I guess editor on screen, aka me after the fact, will put something over if I did use this or didn't. So welcome to my series, Day in the Life of a Motorsport Photographer. I hope that you guys enjoy this, and I thank you for joining the journey with me. Right now we're in my room, the base headquarters of all of my journeys. Something that you guys have never seen, to be honest. So why don't I give you guys a little tour, shall we? Here we are, picked up now. It's a little 360. Right here we have the base of operations in terms of my off time and where I might place on my laptop to edit. I don't edit on my PC. This is more for gaming, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a plane fanatic a little bit. I have the flight sim right behind me, an Airbus system. So if you guys like planes, let me know in the comments. We have some models, and obviously Max Verstappen. If you haven't known, and I'm going for a little bit, I am a Red Bull fan. And then I have some more thing I got someone right there. But let's move on to the more interesting part. The part that a lot of you guys have asked is, how do I keep all my equipment? I've gotten DMs, believe it or not. And also, what equipment do I have? Well, this is the camera wall, and it's actually decently sizable compared to how it used to be. We have some overflow down here, and then right down here where the wheel power is sitting is my base of operations for all of my wires and the stuff that doesn't look good on a wall. So what we're looking at is we have an R6 right here, an R5, 24 to 70, a 50 millimeter, two adapters, an 85, 14 to 40, I believe. I haven't used that one in a bit. Yeah, 14 to 40 and a 24 to 105. Up at the top, we have a 70 to 200, a 100 to 400, a 150 to 600, 100 millimeter, and a 2-time teleconverter for all your needs. We also, which I forgot to mention, have another 70 to 200, but an F4, which is great for street photography or when you don't want to carry around the heavy 70 to 200. However, having that f2.8 is amazing, hence the reason why I'm going to bring that 70 to 200 rather than the f4. I'm not saying it's not a good lens. I've used it for plenty of my work that you can see on my page, but this is the better glass in the long run anyways, the larger f2.8. Hey guys, post-editing Connor. I'm sorry if I sound tired. It's a bit late, just after day 2 of the Rolex in terms of the Michelin pilot, not actual Rolex yet. That'll be tomorrow, and I'm just trying to get this episode out. Right now though, while you're watching this time lapse, what I'm talking about mainly is different ways that you can arrange the Pelican, and my preferred way. And at the end here, you can see the final result. There's not really a right or wrong way of packing in a Pelican or shockproof case, because it is shockproof, and Pelicans are rated waterproof as well, so they're very safe. It's just more of what's space conscious. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys get back to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm excited to film part 3 tomorrow for the main event. Good night. Okay, so we made it to LAX. I'm here with Aiden, who's last minute got on the flight with me. Back last minute, and we're here. So we're gonna go do the bag drop off, and I'll catch you guys after. So right now on the TSA, we just got through the where you check your boarding pass, and now we have to go to the general screening area and get screened. This is everything. So yeah. Go on the other side. Well, we've made it to the airport thus far, got through TSA, and now we're going to go wait at our gate. Probably get some shut-eye in. We have a long flight though, so I don't know. Again, I'm here with Aiden, who has decided to join me last minute. Literally at 12 a.m. he got his ticket, and we don't understand how that just happened, but dominoes played him. Yeah, there's our gate, 38. Honestly, this is a really nice terminal. This is our plane, A321neo. So I'm gonna flip it around. And that's the aircraft. Pretty peak, I'd say. We could have upgraded to first class for $1,200, so that was a no-go. 3 hours till we depart, 2 hours till boarding exact. I think we should go find a bite to eat. A lot of chicken and beer. Alpha. Wait. I do want a water. That sounds good right now. We're very disheveled at the moment. We haven't had any sleep whatsoever. It's low-key kind of bad, and I think it's showing. We've successfully made it to Florida.
We've navigated to Buc-ee's.
We've navigated to the big Buc-ee's. I've never been to Buc-ee's, but apparently it's delicious and great, and it's an experience from all the Europeans and from the local himself. So this is Cameron. He's been my best friend for about 14 years, and he's who I'm staying with here in Florida for Daytona.
Alright, this is Buc-ee's.
Alright, this is Buc-ee's apparently. Oh, he's back. Yo, he's back.
Buc-ee, where are you? I need to praise you.
They haven't had their breakfast. Let's see it.
Alright, so we're here in Daytona. This is the kit right now. We got Cameron on the camera, and what the oh, it was the monopod. Alright, we gotta get into the track, I'm feeling like, because like we're gonna be late. he's infatuated by the Gorilla Pod. Okay, so right over here is the tech inspection, and this is one of the most interesting spots here in at any IMSA race to get photos. And though you're not allowed to take photos inside, you definitely can outside. And so again, it makes it a very interesting shot, because these are the teams that are making sure that they're technically correct so they do not get disqualified. If they're overweight or they have too much wear or underfield, they do get disqualified. So this is one of the most crucial points for racing, qualification, etc., to make sure that the car is following regulations. And that's what makes this area super interesting for photos in general, is because all the cars are just rolled out and they're rolling onto these weight scales. They're taking apart the car. And as you can see right now, we have the 963 that's rolling onto the tech scales right there at the number 71 tech booth. This is the International Horseshoe and the dog leg, and the reason why it's so unique, the shoe, is you have aspects of everything from turn movement to braking, and on top of all of that, possible crashes, etc. And from this area, you can catch the entrance and entrance into the dog leg and the West Horseshoe, which makes this turn super unique, and this shot spot super cool. As you can see right now, I'm shooting the GTD class as it is qualifying for them. We're now going to lower down our shutter speed a bit. We were running at 1/500 to freeze those cars. Okay, so one thing is that regardless of if you're a photographer or just watching the race, we have people that are always new coming to races such as this, and that includes myself. But as someone that has been in IMSA and has been shooting for a bit and just shooting races in general, it's very different from shooting an actual race and experiencing it by just being a fan. And for my friends that are here, such as Vincent, who's behind the camera right now holding it, Aiden, who's also behind the camera, Cameron and his girlfriend Claire, this is their first time, well, Cameron's second time, but 3 of their first times here at Daytona. So I want everyone's thoughts here on the session and the race. So Aiden, come over here, and I want you to tell the camera what was your thoughts on the qualifying session and the workflow today, and just how everything's been going on.
Penske's not on 1-2. I wanna die.
So it seems like he's a Penske super fan. Vincent, what's your takes on the qualifying?
I thought it was great. You know, I thought this was amazing, man. Today was great.
Is this your first time out in the IMSA race?
Yeah, it is, man.
And what's your favorite team?
Ford Racing.
You already know it. Cameron, what was your experience? What was your thoughts and experience for tonight or today so far?
Fun.
But what's your favorite GTP team? Have you decided yet?
Cadillac. Cadillac, was it Rex? Pex?
AX Racing?
Yeah, sure.
And why do you like them?
The sound of the engine.
Yeah, that V8's nice. So this is the other photographer. His Instagram's Falcon992 Photography. You guys know him. We do collab posts and such. He's going to be more frequent on this channel, I think, in the coming Florida series with the Rolex. He's definitely going to be in every single day on this series. But along with Sebring, I'm sure you might be going down to that, so we might see him some more. What was your opinions on the first day, the workflow, and as someone that has shot this race before and does photography, what was your thoughts on so far before the night practice?
It's basically my normal. My workflow is just come, sit down, relax. I don't really move as much on a Thursday because I have the whole rest of the weekend to figure out what I need to shoot. Practice was good. Qualifying was good. It's a similar field, to similar size at least to previous years, a little bit bigger. And I mean, it kind of a little surprised Cadillac's at the top this year.
Hey guys, post-editing Connor here. The reason why I'm doing this voiceover is, 1, I'm back at home, and 2, I kind of just remembered that our mic receiver died during the night recording, so explaining the nights and whatnot. However, I'm not sure if it died right after the interview with Jalen or when we started doing the night stuff. However, I do know that tons of clips are left without audio. However, fortunately enough, a lot of these clips are good enough for B-roll. So I'm doing this voiceover while you kind of see some of the cars coming back into the paddock. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for your support and being patient. I know it's taken a minute to get this vlog out, but it's worth it, and the series is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to start doing a series like this. It definitely was a little awkward at first, and you can kind of going to be able to see that during, or have already seen that during this first day, in terms of figuring out the vlogging, how it works with being a photographer and shooting. And there's definitely more that I want to say. However, I'm going to cut this short. I'm really excited for Sebring. I've learned a lot through the Rolex and over this weekend of tenuous workflow and a lot of high-stress workload. Something briefly I wanted to explain, which I was explaining earlier. However, it wasn't in the video. I just remember me talking to the camera, and it obviously didn't make it in via the mic receiver's death. This weekend was extremely busy for me as someone trying to make it into IMSA as a media member. In order to do that, you need a client. So a lot of this weekend was me networking with potential clients, etc. As I just came over to this series from USAC. So that being said, there's going to be certain videos that are shorter than this one, and that's just due to networking and not having time to vlog or constantly moving around and shooting, which is kind of what I was alluding to with mentioning the high workload of the Rolex, which was a lot of fun, and it was really neat. So anyways, enjoy this night footage. I would manage to record an outro without a mic, so it's to the camera itself, to the G7's mic, so I don't know how good it's going to sound, but I'm going to keep it in regardless. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support. See you on the other side. Okay, so that wraps up the day here at Daytona. It was an awesome first day. We can see the cars are coming in. The drivers are definitely going to retire for the night. There's the 912. We're just waiting for the 911 at this point. That iconic car from NLS in the European circuit. But yeah, no, successful day. We're going to go through some photos. You guys are going to see the photos on Instagram. Obviously, I might even put them on screen. God, those straight gears sound great. But yeah, no, it was a great day, I'd say the least. I think everyone here in the group agrees that it was a lot of fun. And hopefully it gives you guys some insight on how the workflow is and how the days go as a photographer for IMSA. Obviously, give or take, the professionality in terms of I'm with my friends right now, and on the first day or two, we're going to be messing around, but usually with other events, it's completely different. However, I would say that today went really well. Did some networking off camera, etc. And hopefully by the end of the year, we have a year-long client for 2027, which I can't believe I'm saying because it sounds so long, but it's literally next year. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm Connor Paulus, and I'll see you guys in the next video.